Currently, there is a growing mental health crisis across the world, especially among children and youth. In 2021, the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, along with other partner organizations, had declared a children's mental health emergency. And this is being further exacerbated by the lack of infrastructure, funding, and health equity. The CDC reports that in the 10 years leading up to the pandemic, feelings of persistent sadness and hopelessness, as well as suicidal thoughts and behaviors, had increased by about 40% among young people. And according to the WHO, 1/6 of the world is currently between the ages of 10 to 19. And adolescence is such a unique and formative time within our lives, where physical, emotional, and social changes, including exposure to poverty, abuse, or violence, can make adolescents vulnerable to mental health problems. Globally, it is estimated that 1 in 7, or 14%, of 10 to 19-year-olds experience mental health conditions. Yet these remain largely unrecognized and untreated. For youth, untreated mental health issues can lead to many long-term impacts later on in their lives, such as impaired mental health, lower life satisfaction, and a poorer quality of life. Between 2011 and 2030, it is estimated that mental health conditions will also cost the global economy as much as $16 trillion USD. According to a study by the Harvard Medical School, half of the world's population will develop a mental disorder within their lifetime. And amongst these mental disorders, depression and anxiety were some of the most common. But when left untreated, mental health issues can spiral out of control, leading to major disruptions in day-to-day life and also an increased risk of suicide. Currently, the average delay between the onset of symptoms and treatment is 11 years. Mental illness is treatable, and their impacts can be greatly reduced through proper care. Yet hundreds of millions of people are still suffering from them yearly. And as a further point of reference, the National Center for Education Statistics reports that only 38% of public schools provide treatment to students for mental health disorders. And we need a greater outreach of quality care and treatment for those who are affected by this. As we combat this mental health crisis, it is absolutely important that the youth are heard, especially when it comes to mental health policies. We need to allow them to share their stories and to be at the forefront of change. It is time to take a more systematic approach, and this starts with youth leading the founding of new platforms to address this idea. Prior to the founding of this new project, the founder has built up experience by speaking to experts within the AI industry about its potential impacts on youth mental health at the SFASA annual symposium, while also helping fundraise for the WHO One World Health for All campaign in his local community. He will also be attending the EcoSoc Youth Forum to discuss with youth leaders, diplomats, and WHO representatives to make this project even more effective and impactful. Welcome to ResonaMind. The organization aims to amplify and resonate the voices of youth across the world to provide their perspectives and experiences with mental health, and to advocate for local and global change. Through our 12-step breakthrough framework, which will be further emphasized through the use of social media campaigns, videocast series, in-person activations, and more, youth will become the driving factor in the movement of mental health reform. Looking ahead, ResonaMind aims to continue expanding its impact through growing its network of partners, supporters, and advocates to educate and empower more youth to achieve mental health support and equity. We seek to engage 300 youth from 20+ countries to co-design over 50 solutions across the next 3 years. And to drive collective actions, we welcome your participation and engagement in increasing and ensuring sustainability for people and planet.